Okay, I think we should be back and running now, right? I think everything should be working just fine now. Right? My mind. Okay. Well, sorry about that. Anyway, we're back. We were watching Twaryna versus ElRey. First match of the game. And we get... I actually don't know what these towns are because I can't read Russian. So fuck yeah. Well, hopefully we figured it out once they pick the color. So I was saying, I'm sorry about turning off the stream. I really am. Like, I had to do it. I didn't change the title yet. As a flower of light. That sounds like amazing ceiling. That sounds like absolutely amazing ceiling. You know what else is amazing? Kirillitsa, because I cannot read it. Twaryna is betting intensively 3.4k for I have no idea which faction. Because I don't fucking read Russian. Oh my god, 3.8k. This is high version, by the way. This is pretty high bets. So like one of the factions could be something like Conflicts, Dungeon, Tower, Necro. Like probably one of those four is involved. Nothing else really deserves like 4k bets, I think. But, so what do we get? 4k from Twaryna. Can anyone tell me what they're betting for? No. So we're probably, for the most part, we're gonna be watching Twaryna stream, maybe? Actually, no, probably not. They paid for it, how wouldn't I know how much? How do you pay for ceiling? Like, in what kind of circumstances do you go and, I wanna buy ceiling? How much is that? Only 500? Oh my god, that's such a good deal. Please give me those 500 bucks ceilings. That just makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what else I don't understand? What's happening here? Okay, so Twaryna got the whichever faction for 4.3k gold. Now, your language uses Cyrillic? Whatever. Which factions are they betting for? Can anyone tell me? 500 for color? Really? They're betting 500 for color? Whoa, okay, alright. 600 for color. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. And Twaryna accepts. So, who's gonna be whom? So, Twaryna is red. Let me just set shit up real quick. So, Twaryna, right, red, left. Oh, right. Twaryna is red. Right, blue, left, red. There we go. And then same here. Right, blue, left, red. There we go. All right, cool. I can't scroll back up because I'm watching their streams because, you know, I'll be commentating on stuff. I'll be telling, hey, this guy fucked up. And then, hey, look at how well this guy took a fight. Anyway, so it was Twaryna paid 4.3k gold to be able to play Castle versus Stronghold. And then ElRey actually paid 600 gold to be able to play Blue. Which, I mean, as Stronghold, like, you definitely want to play Blue because you get to recover mana. Because as Stronghold, you're probably not going to have as much mana as other factions because you don't have intelligence. Some people have started valuing red over blue regardless, but I'm kind of in the middle there, like with some, like if your hero has intelligence, then red I think is straight up better. If you're playing dungeon, then probably red is better, but in pretty much every single like other scenario, I would still say like blue is better, like recovering the mana is just so fucking good. So there we go, 3.6k gold for Castle over Stronghold. That's pretty expensive, to be honest. That is just straight up pretty expensive, I would say. But I don't know, maybe. Why would anyone prefer red? What are the benefits? You basically get like one additional turn always because you first play. It's your first turn. So let's look at what Twaryna does. This is the red player, and he of course upgrades the marksman, kind of no-brainer. Doesn't really see much happening on the side, and we have a kind of boring fight. Let's check out the other player. The other player is playing on a really high resolution, Jesus Christ. He has a really good magic spring, like literally straight up next to his main town. Wow, how do I increase the resolution? Like, this is gonna be a bit complicated to watch. But, okay, so. Both of them are fighting something. Twaryna so far, like neither of them, like the magic spring so far is like the only highlight they actually, either of the player has anywhere. Other than that, like these biomes seem kinda pretty meh for both of the players actually. Inside section on Discord stream? What are you talking about? Where we're talking about, you know, intelligent stuff. Heroes free over here. Also, goddamn, the bunker is so close for ElRey. It's kind of good. Also, +1 knowledge, actually, for Stronghold, it means a lot. He's playing Shiva. He's not going to be leveling into knowledge much. But apart from that, it's like for the blue player, it was like +1 knowledge and a good magic spring. That's all he has going in the biome. So I'm not even sure if he picks it. Twaryna, on the other hand, picks up some Scorpicores or Manticores. Holy shit. Day 1. What is this army? What is this army? Also picked up Chain Lightning, by the way, from the Magic Shrine. That's kind of good. Chain Lightning on intelligence-based hero? I think Twaryna is going to keep it. Hey Dennis, what's up? We're watching some players play. Okay, so Twaryna keeps it. What about the other? Both of them actually keep it. So the Stronghold player keeps the map basically off of finding a good magic spring +1 knowledge. That's all he saw in the biome. He didn't have anything else. But that was enough for him to keep the map. So that is actually very interesting. Either way, both of the players on day 2, they're already in the bunker, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, already in the bunker, so that's pretty good. And Twaryna has 2 Scorpicores, by the way. That's fucking hilarious, though. Anyway. So probably we're gonna spend some time in the bunker right now. Both players probably just want to collect all the resources. The blue player, ElRey, is missing some ore. Probably some gold as well, 6.4k gold. Actually goes for the mine, which makes sense. Like, he's Shiva, he has might stats, he's might heroes. Like, it's kind of easy fight for him. It's kind of interesting, like, how different people navigate in the bunker in this I version differently. Like, everyone has their own like preferences. Some just immediately go for the mines no matter what. Some never pretty much go for the mines unless it's fucking extreme. Some always go for the gold mines, some don't. So that's kind of cool. Either way, what is Twaryna up to? Wait, whoops. So he has a pretty good bunker layout. Both wood and ore were kind of next to the roads. So that's kind of cool. I could actually, like, the bunker layout actually kind of means quite a bit, because you can save a lot of time there. Hey Alexander, we're watching Twaryna versus ElRey. So both of them like 500 to 600 rating people. Unlike last time, these guys are very close to my own personal rating, so, you know, I'll be able to understand a bit better what they're doing, unlike last time, because last time that was like 800 to 900 rating people, and I just couldn't understand shit because they're way above me. Either way, so the Stronghold player, interestingly, already has 4 knowledge, which is kind of pretty huge. Like, for Might heroes, having 4 knowledge is like, yeah. He also gets to double build rocks, so that's kind of cool. The castle player, obviously, you know, he's a castle player, he's intelligent base, he has more knowledge already, but he's leveling into knowledge, plus he has intelligence, so he's gonna be pretty fucking good. They are lower rated than you. At this exact moment, yeah, they're a bit lower rated than me, but it's like a smallish difference. Also, let me just quickly see if I can update this. It's really fucking annoying me. Just uno momento. Okay, this updated. Fabulous. Alright, so both of them picked up the gold mine. Twaryna is still in the bunker. This is day 4. He doesn't level into air magic because he probably wants to pick it up from the magic university. And then both of them D'ing around and, you know, just doing stuff. Good. Twaryna actually has Scorpicores. They are speed 11, so actually he gets to gain a lot of moves by making himself fast in the mine, which is kind of cool. Like, you pretty much never get the opportunity for that. They're lower rated than they need to skill test. Well, We're playing Jeebus Outcast. We're playing an actual map here. But anyhow, so ElRey has only now picked up the town. Is he? Wait, he only now picks up the town. He's not learning the schools of magic? Whoa, he's actually not learning the schools of magic. He's just like, fuck it, YOLO, I'm gonna level into them. Did he level into them already? That's so weird. Yeah, he's not going for it. He's not gonna learn the schools of magic from the Magic University. Twaryna, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure, based on his gold count, I'm pretty sure he either already has learned them, or he's gonna learn next turn. Probably has already learned them. Newcastle Scorpicore, exactly. That was hilarious, by the way. He picked it up on day 1 from the mercenary camp. But I'm really curious, like, did Twaryna learn both air and earth? If he casts maybe some spell? He definitely has earth. I didn't see about air, but probably. Well, he might have just learned earth. Maybe he leveled into it. He has air as well. Okay, so he trained both schools of magic. So both of these players are gonna be playing a very different game, which is very interesting. Like, very few people. And here's the most interesting part is that Twaryna is the one who started with less gold. He actually paid to play castle. That means Stronghold player had the gold, but decided not to build the Magic University anyway. So it's gonna be very interesting what kind of implications it has. He's just going full on Smork though, like he's looking to do some boxes on 116. Yeah, he just builds like Town Hall, like fuck Magic University, I don't need any of that. I'm double building rocks. He's missing some ore though to continue building stuff. So that might come back and bite him in the ass, I guess, later. Either way, what is Twaryna up to? So yeah, Twaryna has the Magic University, so the red player is playing pretty standard, while the blue one is improvising. Kind of cool. Oh, he's actually trying to skip the beholders, I think. Why is he? I think he's going to the side town to pick up more army. Yeah, so that's what he does. This is 117, and then with all this new army that you just picked up, what are you going to do? You're gonna go and flag a single dwelling, so you can easily do that. I mean, you have 7 attack, that's like a lot of attack. You can also, he's pretty sure he has enough moves to even pick up the Learning Stone as well. Nice set of dwellings. Yeah, like they look kind of close to each other, these two cliff nests, but actually they're not really close to each other. They're like super far away. It takes, you know, hundreds of moves to get there. Alright, so how do you position yourself? This doesn't protect rocks at all. Like, this does not protect a single stack. You just... okay. Well, I mean, he's not gonna lose this fight, obviously. He can do whatever the hell he wants. The question is whether he... like, he probably doesn't care about any of his army except rocks. Like, that's the only stack that really counts. So, yeah, he's fine. Like, he did the fight. So, Cliff Nest on 117 for the blue player, for ElRey. In the meantime, Twaryna is taking... is he doing a box fight? Maybe. He picks up a pikeman fight a bit earlier. Actually, Scorpicores are paying dividends. And he already has advanced surf. And he actually... oh, he's flagging Pog! Ooh, 117 Pog. This is actually dangerous. This is actually very, very dangerous. He survives. The auto survives with a single pikeman left. But if the Angel's morale... anyway, bye-bye marksman, first of all. Bye-bye. I wonder if Scorpicores live. Probably they do. Yeah, Scorpicores live. Okay, so he has a single Angel now. And is he gonna... no, he doesn't have movement points, so he's not gonna recover mana, so that means on 1-2-1, Twaryna will have 2 Angels. With 2 Angels, you can actually do a lot on the map, like, to be fair. You can do a lot on the map. It also looks like he's drinking vodka or whiskey, I'm not sure. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, while he's scratching his head, let's check out what the Stronghold player is doing. He's going for the dwellings, interestingly enough. Like, very few players go, you know, straight up for the dwellings. Maybe he doesn't have good boxes. Maybe, I don't know. This will be cool army. Like, Angels in this meta, like, they're pretty decent. Like, they're a very good late game power stack. The question is, like, tempo. If you go for Angels, you lose a lot of tempo. With that said, like, Castle tempo right now is not as amazing anyway, just due to lack of, like, good boxes. Like, the Crusader boxes got really nerfed, which are sort of coming back in the if the J version gets released. So that's gonna change things up again. But yeah, like, Angels, like, some people just straight up prefer. And I think he lost one rock. Did he not? Yeah, he lost one rock. You never attack like that with an age with a rock. Just, you know, asking for trouble. Those two Scorpio cores was a great investment. Honestly, yeah. The question is how much of movement points he lost due to terrain penalty. Actually, no, wait, Castle doesn't have terrain penalty, I think. I should ask somebody who knows the game a bit better. I just play Jeebus Outcast, that's all I do. But yeah, like, Scorpio cores, it's like one of the very few good pickups from what it's called, Mercenary Camp. Like, there are very few good outcomes, and like Scorpio cores is one of those. So he kind of like boxed pretty hard. Also, he goes back to the Conflicts Town, so probably he's gonna buy air magic now, so that he continue getting like good level ups into stuff that he needs. Yeah, there we go, air level up. And then probably once he levels air fully, then he might go for like water. So that's kind of cool. He's missing a lot of wood though. I'm not even sure if he's stabled up yet though. Grassland has no penalty. I think so. I think so. Angels and Cats go. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Anyway, so this is just picking up some ore. That's kind of boring. On the other hand, ElRey picks up an Orc box. So he has 17 rocks, by the way. Like, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 2, 17 rocks. I'm not sure if he has Advanced Earth, though. Oh, he has. Now he has Advanced Earth. And he got a helmet, too. Oh, my God. Like, helmet for Might Heroes in this version is like, mwah, mwah. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking amazing. So the Stronghold player is going to be pretty fucking strong. I think tempo-wise, he's probably doing better. Because all Twaryna has, like, he has 2 Angels. Great. But feels like a Smurf. I mean, he has 2 Angels. That's all he has. He has 2 Angels, and he has a bunch of Halberdiers. Okay. Like, does he pick Diplo? He picks Diplo on 122, by the way. Here's the thing about caster heroes for Castle. They level into Diplo all the fucking time. Even the biggest Diplo fanatics usually will pick on caster heroes Diplo way later. You just delay your other skills way too much. So I'm not sure what Twaryna's like thought process for picking up Diplo. It's like very, very greedy. Scouting, on the other hand, it's kind of hard to level it into it, but Diplo is just something that you get all the time. The eye didn't really reveal anything that great for Twaryna, so he doesn't get any additional information that would let him do stuff. I think he picks up his second sawmill, by the way, but like Castle is kind of, you know, wood intensive, so like it's probably fine. He also revealed, the eye revealed quite a bit of his own biome, so now he knows where to go. And he also sees an amazing +7 defense shield, so that is kind of huge. Now, I want to check out the Stronghold player, give them some love a bit. So he actually has over 20 rocks by now. I think this is, he like already has maybe like 3 rock dwellings. And he has double built since week 1. So he double built since week 1, and he also flagged 1 dwelling on week 1. So like, he's building a lot of rocks. And this is how I imagine like a lot of players imagined how Jeebus Outcast I version will be played out as Stronghold, because you can't go for Behees due to lack of dwellings, the boxes are kind of meh, but with full control, like the boxes are kind of good. Oh, he actually levels into air magic. So despite not learning them, despite being kind of greedy there, well, yeah, despite kind of being greedy there, he does get both schools of magic that he needs at a pretty early stage. He already has Advanced Earth, that is amazing, and now he has Air Magic. He also has a bunch of mana to use that, to use those magics, so that's kind of good. In the meantime, holy shit, he actually... Whoa, Twaryna has a lot of army. He has, suddenly, out of the blue, 40 Griffins, 80 Marksmen, and he's actually flagging Cavalier dwellings. Now that is kind of interesting. Are you planning to build Cavaliers? He has a lot of wood. He has 33 wood. I'm guessing he's already like stabled up by the looks of it. Well, yeah, probably. What does he do? Yeah, he's stabled up. Oh, he didn't have a Mage Guild built. No, that's a minus turn. Oh man, I'm so familiar with this. He didn't build a Mage Guild and he tried to recover mana and now he's stuck with free mana. He needs to literally waste his entire turn just to recover the mana so he can actually at least do something on the map. It actually seems like he's considering just flagging Cavalier dwellings. Picks up the Redwood Observatory. Sees some Magog's box, a bit of XP, doesn't even take it. So he's actually going for the Cavalier dwelling. That is so interesting. Does he go for it? I mean, this is your second Cavalier dwelling. You flag it, but you haven't bought. Why would you waste the movement points on this? That is so weird. I have no idea. It feels like really greedy. He flags second Cavalier dwelling, but he doesn't buy either of them, and it doesn't look like he's building them either. So like, well, what's the point then? Anyway, how's the Stronghold player doing? He finally finds his castle town. Now, those two cliff nests next to the castle town, now those are well positioned. I'm guaranteeing, like, based on how he's playing, he's going for those two dwellings, like, right now. Not really minus turn G2 well. I mean, he spent, like, 1,500 moves or something to pick up that well out of 2,000 moves that he has. So, like, yeah, he got to do something, but, like, was that a lot? Not really. Like, it can be a lot worse, but, you know, it was kind of pretty bad. So, ElRey is gonna pick up 2 more dwellings. Both of the players are actually going pretty heavily on the dwellings. Twaryna is flagging Angels and Cavaliers, and ElRey is flagging Rocks only. I think he had at least one B he cracked, but he didn't even pick it up. Which I'm not sure if it makes sense. I guess, yeah, like if he's not building into that. Like, there's definitely ways of spending gold. It's not like he has absurd amount of gold. He's like at 7k, sitting at 7k. Twaryna is checking out the stats difference, and he turns it off. Fuck it, we're going back to Stronghold then. I wanted to share the stats differences. But, like, that's nothing too crazy. Except for the fact that the Stronghold player has 10 knowledge. Like, holy shit, dude. 10 knowledge in I version on a Might Hero? Like, that is good. That is really fucking good. That is like the dream. What is he gonna build for? So he goes double a Citadel. He just wants like more army income, it seems. That's all he cares about. Like every single dwelling. With that said, it's already 126. Like at 126, you want to feel sort of like strong enough to do Utopias already in this version. Does he feel strong enough? Like he has, you know, over 30 rocks. That's enough of a power stack, but he doesn't have meat. This is a golden bow box, so it's probably gonna be like hobgoblins. But what he needs right now, he needs like a unupgraded smork box. He needs Augra. If he gets a 30 Augra box with over 30 rocks on 131, he should be able to do, you know, Utopias quite comfortably. But he goes for tactics over wisdom, by the way. But yeah, this is puppers. And he doesn't pick up the golden bow? Maybe he doesn't have enough moves? I think he should maybe, like, I think golden bow, like picking up golden bow when it costs you like 140 moves, like that just kind of makes a lot of sense. In the meantime, Twaryna is going for more angels. So this is his second, and he gets a good box. He's also Pigeon gamer. I think he picks up already 3 pigeon boxes, so that is kind of, you know, something. It's always a lot of fun when you get those, you know, well-deserved pigeon boxes as castle. He's not recovering mana. Well, I guess, well, he would recover quite a bit. I guess he doesn't have expert air yet. No, he definitely does. Well, I don't know. I guess, like, you can go both ways. So 3 angels so far. As far as other power stacks go, Because like his army, Twaryna's army is like really, he has a lot of army, like really a lot of army, but it's very all over the place. A bit of this, a bit of that. So that's kind of not something that you usually want. Like it's not bad, you know, it's obviously way better than not having any army. But you usually want a solid power stack. That solid power stack just gets into Utopia and just, you know, one taps everything. Just pow. Right now he has, yeah, now he gets Pikemen. He actually, goodbye Scorpio Course. You guys were very loyal. He gets Counter Strike, that doesn't do much. He does a Medusa, I mean Nagabank. Does he need gold? He has 16k gold. I guess he's... Okay, he's clearly... He has one goal and one goal only. This is 127. He needs to build angels. He needs to build angels. With double Pog clearly going into angels, he absolutely needs it. With a stockpile, even if it's a small one, he has enough resources. Does he pick scouting? Yeah, of course, easy scouting. Scouting is OP. Scouting is fucking amazing. So now I believe he built a Pog, and it's all good and fine. In the meantime, the rock player, the stronghold player, is picking up a okay box. Wow, that's pretty small. He also goes for the Nagabank, but why do you need it? Like, is really gold what you need right now? You have 16k gold. I guess like buying out all the rocks is gonna take a while. I mean, gonna cost quite a bit. But I don't know. Anyhow, so yeah, I guess that he just wants to buy out the army. With that said, I guess he has 66 orcs to like tank in Utopia, because like 120 goblins, they're not gonna be a tank. Yeah, they're not gonna tank Utopia at all. So it's all about rocks and maybe like orcs soaking up the damage. But like orcs, like, they're kind of okay, but they're nothing spectacular. So anyway, so he has 43 rocks. He's gonna stable up and then pick up the army from the side town. And that's gonna be a grand total of 53. Hey, Toby, play WoW TBC? No. 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 Thank you for tuning into the stream, but no, this is a Heroes Free stream. Anyway, so 53 rocks. I mean, Thunderbirds. That's like more than enough to do Utopia, but he's gonna lose like pretty much his entire army though. He doesn't have anything to tank. Like, okay, go into Utopia. Is it a small one? I didn't see it. Bum, 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 bum. Is it a small one? Yeah, he just lost pretty much everything. He has expert shield, so that is kind of nice. I guess like it's kind of fine for him to lose everything. The problem is that like you do need some meat in the early desert progression. When will be the next live stream? I'm casting 2 Russians play. This is like as live as it gets, dude. All I'm gonna say. So yeah, everything except orcs die, and he has 28 orcs remaining. That's not enough meat to do a second Utopia, I think. I'm not sure he can do second Utopia. He didn't... I guess he got some stats, but nothing too crazy. So he's in kind of awkward position right now. Like, he sort of has stats, he sort of has army, but he sort of doesn't have either of those. What about Twaryna? Twaryna has 7 angels. 7 angels, plus 32 crusaders. Oh, he doesn't have the gold for it. But yeah, like this army easily does Utopia, easily. So I think he's gonna be, yeah, he just straight up goes for it. Can probably, by picking up the elf box on the way, you can probably do both Utopias in a single turn. So I think Twaryna might be actually better on tempo even. That's kind of close though. It's kind of close. I don't think like either of the players is winning right now. Like clearly. Twaryna has decent stats without even going into Utopia, like 7-12. That's kind of amazing. In the meantime, the Stronghold player is also doing Utopia, so both of them are doing Utopia. Okay, I completely missed Twaryna's Utopia outcome. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see this one. Okay, so what does he get? Fire magic. That's like I mean, it was a tier 1 Utopia, so I guess you can't expect much, but he just pretty much got nothing. And then Twaryna, on the other hand, he lost an Angel, ouch. He got Golden Goose and not really much else. And I think they're both running out of timer. He just barely made it back. He couldn't even equip the Goose. Oh my god, that feels just bad. That feels bad. Both of the players have 0 timer, by the way. Twaryna is trying to like maximize his timer by doing as many decisions before clicking, you know, start the turn and stuff. But yeah, that doesn't help him much. So ElRey picks up the entire army from the, you know, his own non-faction biome, I guess. Non-faction, oh my god, town. Doubles his mana, and then I guess just goes break. Yeah, just goes straight into his normal break, so he's gonna take a very, you know, standard route. But I think his break is Ancient Bees. And, yeah, he doesn't break Ancient Bees. He goes for Magic Elementals instead. No, Psychic, Magic. One of those, you know, unupgraded ones. It's gonna be an annoying fight, though. If he maybe summoning here is kind of a good play. Well, I guess since he got the Kuras plus 10 spell power, he kind of does some damage with like Chain Lightnings and shit. But the thing about these elementals is that they're so fucking annoying that they just focus the rocks for no good reason. Like they the creatures without retaliation tend to do very weird shit. So Twaryna, in the meantime, so basically like both of the players are kind of very similar on tempo. Both of them are sort of just now in the desert. They both don't have amazing armies. I think Twaryna has slightly more army. I'm not exactly sure about the stats. It's 11, 10, 19, 20 versus like 27, 2, something 10, I think. So he's actually flagging giant dwellings. That's a very interesting play. Like, usually flagging tier 7 dwellings in the desert is something that you want to do once you have established full control of the desert. Then you can spend time on, you know, flagging those, because like it's an investment into the future. It doesn't really do much tempo-wise. Like, it doesn't make you stronger now. It's gonna make you, you know, pretty fucking strong eventually, but maybe he just wanted some extra meat? I'm not sure. The Utopia result was kind of meh, but he sees some good artifacts, but he's just straight up pushing the middle. I think he's like so low on timer that he's just pushing. He saw some really good artifacts. I guess he already had the shield, so he skipped it. But there was like a good necklace, there was a library nearby. But yeah, he just wants to get established in the middle. So, ElRey, what you gonna do? The side biome, one of them seems to be either Cove or Fortress. And the other one... Actually, there's like no goods. Yeah, they're both of the players. So like basically the good side biomes and the good middle is pretty much only Castle and Stronghold. Like these two factions have the strongest, you know, middle or side biome, and you know, they're both of them are being played right now. So whatever the side biomes is, whatever the middle is, and the middle is tower, by the way, it's not, you know, crazy nuts impactful. Now the problem for Stronghold player is that he has no army. Or rather, no meat he can use. He has 40 free rocks, and that's kind of it. 48. And that's kind of it. He doesn't have anything else. He does have full spellcasting, so that is kind of amazing. I'm not sure Twaryna has full spellcasting. We can check it real quick. No, Twaryna does not have Tome of Air. So if they were to fight right now, the Stronghold player, despite all odds, would actually win right now. He has enough mana, and he has spellcasting, and he has enough spell power with the Kuras on. That is very interesting. However, like based on stats, based on the positioning, the Stronghold player decides that he's like sort of behind right now, which, you know, we know that it's a mistake, but obviously he doesn't know, so he's just being cautious. Because I mean, when you have like 48, when your entire army is 48 Thunderbirds, like you're kind of afraid of everything. So I think it's a sound play for him to retreat. He probably has a solid hero. I know that he had a few poor level ups. I'm not sure if he has diplomacy yet to, you know, go into guaranteed late game. He does have enough dwellings, and he is double building, so he might feel comfortable in his late game. But yeah, it's still sort of a question mark. With that said, the timer is a huge issue for both of them. Ah, yikes, the Crusaders get hit. That's always sad. You hate to see that. You just hate to see that. He needs to take the fights faster though, like, ooh, Sword of Judgment. That is actually pretty huge for him. Oh, he might have. No, he has enough mana. No, this fight is fine. It's gonna be super fine. He's just gonna chain again and then Q enter probably. Kill this, chain again, Q enter. You're just super low on timer. Oh, you actually don't Q enter. Okay, now you do. Ooh, that's a fire level up, and he doesn't have enough moves. Or was his timer? Did his timer end? No, he didn't have enough moves, I think. So he's super low on mana actually. Stats wise, like might stats wise, the castle player is definitely winning. But like this is like kind of easy to change. That's some juicy boxes next to Utopia, but you know, when your entire army is like rocks, sadly cannot do it. You would love to do this. Lots of haspits, that would be so fucking juicy. I'm not sure he can actually do the flies. These are gonna be easy. I guess he has like summoning potential. Like I'm not even sure, like maybe you could not even bother with one stack and just like summon. I mean, sure, mana is kind of an issue. Ooh, he doesn't summon, he just goes and hits. I guess when you morale a bunch, then, you know, it's kind of fine. But you're gonna get hit here, though. Probably not lose anything still. Nah, -1, I think. -2 even. Ooh, yikes. I guess he really doesn't have any defense, actually. Flies are gonna be annoying, though. Okay, he finally gets some defense. So he's 31 and 5 on might stats. Like, that's the true barbarian way, by the way. Like, fuck the defense, who cares about it? I think he could just summon and the air elementals would soak up the damage. I think. He's actually pushing towards the middle. So he can visions, and he can see that the opponent has no mana. Is he actually like just comfortable? Oh, he didn't visions. He didn't see that opponent had no mana. Is the stream not working? What's happening here? Okay, the stream is back up. What was that though? That was so weird. Okay. Anyway, so he's back, so he gets the fuck out of there. The problem for castle player, he's actually red. He needs to recover mana somehow differently. And he doesn't have spellcasting. Oh, I guess he just... How did he double up his mana? Oh, he's just gonna straight up attack him. Oh, okay, okay. He has fire spellcasting. He needs to either win with army, just mork up. And here we go, the final battle already. Alright. So, let's see who does what. Right now, it's the turn of the stronghold player. He has tactics. So the stats-wise, actually, let's turn on Twaryna's stream. Neither of them are very visible. So spell power, 37 versus 24. Might stats are kind of equal, like a total of 38 versus a total of 32. The blue player only has 170 mana compared to over 400 of the castle player, but that might not even play a lot of it. No way the barbarian takes this one. He has full spell casting. He has air tome. The red player has nothing. He has fire tome. He can berserk. But basically, the moment ElRey starts summoning, Twaryna cannot do anything actually. But now it's a question of whether... Because, like, straight up summoning is a risky play. And he doesn't... Wait, what? Oh, yes, Chain Lightning! He picks up Chain Lightning! Twaryna picks up Chain Lightning from a random 4th level shrine. So he does have spellcasting. I forgot about it. He doesn't have Air Tome, but he has specifically Chain Lightning. Nothing else. He has Chain Lightning. And double mana. So, yeah. Okay. Well, like, I was under the impression that one player had spellcasting, the other one didn't. I was wrong, because... I keep telling people, magic shrines are really fucking good, actually, in this version. Like, they're really fucking good. If you get, like, Chain Lightning, if you get, like, Meteor Shower, Prayer, like, it's amazing. One of the sort of strengths of something like Deemer, like Solmir, is that you can take, you know, early fights in the middle versus your opponent, despite not picking up any Air Tome or Earth Tome, just because you have built-in damage spell. Which sometimes is enough. Maybe combine that with like a Water Tome and like you have spellcasting. Anyway, I should turn on this guy. So this is still round 1. There's basically 11 Thunderbirds left versus 7 Giants and 180. I think it's, yeah, at this point it's safe to say that red player probably wins here. Yeah, he got Chain Lightning. The red player has 1 spell, effectively. Well, he has 2. He has Chain Lightning, and he has Berserk. That's it. He has nothing else. The blue player, the Thunderbird player, has pretty much everything. Well, everything that you kinda need. Guess he can't expert prayer, but like, who cares? Oh, Protection from Air is actually a really good spell. Protection from Air is really good because Twaryna doesn't have anything else to cast. I guess like at this point, when he got to Chain, when he got a single Chain off, at this point he can like... He can just like cast Magic Arrows and he'll probably die. Oh, he just morphs. He just kills half of them with Giants. You can do like a Frost Ring right now and just one-shot this. You can actually clone. Like cloning would actually be kind of cool. Probably not the play though. Sacrifice? No. He doesn't have... Does he have like Meteor Shower? Probably not. I think he picks up more Magic Shrines, so maybe I missed something as well. Prayer is definitely not a play, plus I don't think he has it. No, he doesn't. So... He doesn't have... Yeah, Frost Ring. Frost Ring. Frost Ring is the play, actually, like straight up the play. No, actually Hypnotize maybe. Yeah, Hypno is the play here. You Hypno one of the 1-stacks, so that you get movement speed priority, and then you smack this, and then finish off next turn with whatever spell, with another Frost Ring. Or just Smork. And let the Ballista do its job. GG. Yeah, Ballista. Alright, so 1-0 so far for Twaryna. Good job. Well played. The fact that he picked up Chain Lightning from a random Magic Shrine just basically saved this game. Otherwise, the ElRey would have just summoned, and there would have been nothing Twaryna could have done about it. So yeah, that's the first match. Let's take a breather and then come back to the second match. So I'll be right back in a few minutes. How did you guys like this first match? Was it any good? Did they play better than me? Are they worthy of being, you know, Jeebus Global League players? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Checking the opponent. Well, either way, they're just gonna be chilling a few minutes right now until the next game starts. Where's my toy? Oh, right here. Toys are important. Toys are important. I think it was kind of a cool match. I'm thinking, like, neither player had some crazy RNG or anything. Neither player's buy-in was like crazy good. I guess Stronghold had a pretty weakish one, just because he didn't get a single Agra box. And like, Agra would have saved him so much army, by the way, like so much army. Then again, like, neither of them was really going for box gaming. Both of them were flagging the dwellings. It's kind of weird. Super, super weird. I don't know. Like replaying the turns, studying the opponent. You want to win. Trying to figure out what he did on the last turn. Oh, yeah, he could have attacked. Actually, that's an interesting replay because he could have attacked. If he attacked here, I think he just won. Because Twaryna had 33 mana. So Twaryna can chain once, and that's it. So there was a way for the Stronghold player to win, after all. He just had to attack one turn earlier and catch the opponent on 33 mana. That's it. Because Twaryna kind of messed up there earlier. That's kind of cool. Do I want to become famous? Oh my god, 2 offers at once. Please, guys, stop. No, I don't want that kind of fame. Oh my god. Easy there, form a line. Something, something. Have they, like, start playing maybe already? I don't know. What else are they gonna check for? Because ElRey is just like AFK chilling, I think. So we're basically waiting for Twaryna to get ready. Step 1, so he becomes famous. Oh my, now I'm curious about step 2. Please surprise me. So it makes Heroes 3 famous again. Well, that's kind of what Lekshav did, by the way. I think like a lot of people, including myself, just came back because of him. It's just like fun streams and stuff. That is definitely possible. Billions of players. 2,000 people in the lobby is good enough, dude. 2,000 people. All I need to have, you know, plenty of games whenever I want to. Probably if I was the Stronghold in this situation, I'd probably do the same as ElRey did. I would go for the shield. Turned out to be a losing play. Well, like, I probably wouldn't expect to reach him either, I guess. I wonder if he had equestrian gloves. Maybe he did, I don't know. Could have gotten it randomly from the several utopias that he did. Also, ElRey seems to be back, so maybe we can, you know, start playing. What is this, though? Man, what are we watching here? Let's turn this guy on. Also, what kind of resolution is ElRey playing with? Like, holy shit. This is so small. I mean, I don't think I have like the lowest or highest resolution, but like this is just extreme. Damn. Whoops. Okay, so I think maybe Twaryna crashed, but he's coming back. And maybe we'll get the game up and running again. So, first match, 1-0 Twaryna. I need somewhere to add the text of like, what's the result right now? I can do it, actually. Yeah, let's do it because of reasons, I guess. File, export as. Ooh, yeah, I managed to do it. Cool. Alright, so what is happening here? A bunch of private conversations if you guys want to check it out. But they should be starting to play soonish. Actually just streaming his entire screen instead of software. Oh well. So, do you guys think Twaryna is going to win again? Chat is dead, nobody thinks anything, gigs. Also, Twaryna has over 1,400 thumbs up. I've never seen this many thumbs up. Like, even the biggest streamers, they have like 600. Maybe Twaryna is bigger than all of them. Damn. 1,000, like top left corner, boys. 1,436 thumbs up. And that is something else, actually. I have maybe like 30. Well, maybe he's been playing Heroes for ages, I don't know. I'm kind of newcomer here. Okay, we're playing the second game. Boys, second game. Second game. Yippee-ki-yay. Let's watch it. This is a bit more minimalistic. A bit easier on the eyes. Okay, Lubomir, can you read that? Can anyone please read to me what are these factions? Because like I can't read Kirill, so I have no idea what they're gonna bet for. Think not, well, yeah, obviously not Castle. I have no idea. It starts with a C. Maybe Conflux? Maybe Conflux in Russian is also Conflux? Minus something. Exactly, Jeremy. That's how much I understand. Well, anyway, they're going at it. They're betting aggressively for. I mean, if you guys can read, then, you know, by all means. I have no fucking clue. We're gonna figure it out the moment they're gonna, you know, stop this madness. So, right now, ElRey is betting 3.3k gold. That is already pretty big for iVersion. Like, a lot of the matchups go under 3k. Very rarely above 4k. I'm hoping for some Necropolis action, like I'm loving that faction. And it's very fascinating to watch like other players play the Vamp Lords. Like really, really cool. So many players have like completely different takes on how to do vampires. That's kind of cool. And you know, Vampire Turbo, there's nothing that feels just quite like Vampire Turbo game. It's like, so fucking good. And just a pure pleasure to play. Pure distilled pleasure. Absolutely fabulous. 4.2k gold already. 4.5. I'm guessing like there's like Necropolis or dungeon involved. Necropolis dungeon or Conflux involved. But based on the letter C, I think Conflux is banned, but then again. 4.8. These guys are betting pretty aggressively. Last time it was like over 4k gold trade as well, I think. Okay, 4.9. 4.9 and ElRey gets to play whatever. And 200 for color. I think both of them are betting for blue. Might be avoiding Rampart. True. It could be the case. But like, I think I'm one of the... Like, don't judge Rampart based on my feedback, because like, I really don't like playing Rampart in Jeebus Outcast. I love the faction. But yeah. So I think... Who won the trade? Twaryna is gonna be playing blue, I'm pretty sure. We can already set that up. Twaryna blue, ElRey red. Okay, one is tower. So it's tower and 4.9k gold for tower. And I think Twaryna is like, what the fuck right now? Because he thinks the opponent's overpaid? Maybe? Like, he seems kind of happy confused. Was it Tower versus Necro, maybe? What was it? Just pick the faction. What was it? Cov? It was Necro? What? ElRey paid for Tower versus Necro? Okay, I think this is a 2-0 series. Like, that's it. Whoa, he actually paid 4.9k gold to play Tower versus Necro. What? Has he not seen my guide video? Necro's fucking bonkers. You pay gold to get Necro, not to give your opponent Necro. That's like, no, no. I mean, no. You also pick Rissa. Well, like, some people do pick Rissa still, some people do pick Jojo still for Tower. Astral, Solmir, I think all four of them are right now played. I think Astral probably is the most played, but I don't know. But yeah. I have no idea. Like, ElRey is playing like H version, I think. Got like 700 gold in the last game for blue faction. Now he pays for Tower over Necro. Well, I mean, in H version, you just don't pay gold at all. So yeah, 14k gold starting Necro. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun for Twaryna. Alright, so let's see, what do we have here? So far, not much in the biome going on. And then Nerissa immediately probably doesn't even build Lookout Tower. Wow, like, I always thought that pretty much everyone builds a Lookout Tower to be able to scout out the map and then decide whether they keep the map or not. He also has Magogs on the road, so that is kind of nasty. And that's gonna hurt quite a bit, actually. Well, it wasn't too bad, I guess. Yeah, it's Master Gremlin, so that's kind of cool. I think on a Might Hero, like... That's an interesting army split, by the way, into 3 Gremlin stacks. Well, I don't know. What about Twaryna? So Twaryna sees a potential Vamp box. He has Ore already. Sees potentially 2 Vampire boxes, but he doesn't have any crystals or gems anywhere. Really likes the Lookout Tower. He doesn't even build it. I know, like, what? You know, I thought before this match began, I thought that, hey, these guys are of similar rating to me. I'm gonna understand these games a lot better than I understood last time I was, you know, casting Timon versus Dark Pepega. By the way, ElRey keeps it off a single box. He's He didn't have anything good at. He didn't see anything else good in his biome, and he decided to keep it. His biome might very well be absolute garbage. He deletes the stoners, blah blah blah. Anyway, Twaryna resets. So we just go again. We're watching the tower player now. We're watching the tower player, and we're gonna watch him real close if he builds the lookout tower this time. Dude, please build the lookout tower. Maybe he didn't build it because it was away from the bunker. But like still, scouting out, like it's so fucking strong. No, he just goes straight into town hall. He doesn't even give it second thought. Just goes straight into town hall. Like, fuck lookout towers. But like, how do you decide if it's a good map or not? It's so weird. Either way, it's up to the red player to decide right now if he wants to keep it or not. He has some archer blocks, that's really nasty. So he decides to like skip it. He sees absolutely nothing. He doesn't get to see anything at all. Lookout towers are not built. Like, yeah, he just immediately resets 1-1-1. Twaryna would have had all the gems in the world. He already had a zombie box, by the way. So he's probably not too happy with the reset. Yeah, Twaryna would have had a pretty good map over here. That's a potentially zombie box, I think. I mean, not zombie, vampire. And that's kind of all you want as Necro. A bit of might stats, a vampire box, and like, you're set. You're all good. Gets a observatory ASAP, so he's gonna see more than the tower player, ironically. Like, one of the biggest weakness of Necro is that the Domina just never levels into scouting. Like, she just hates scouting straight up. So you just don't see much of your biome, which you really do need. Like, that's how you use vampire lords. You see the biome and then you go and pick the best, biggest fights. The vampire lords can make impossible fights doable, but they have to be very specific. And to find those specific, but you know, big reward kind of fight, you just need to see the map. It just scales off of, you know, vision very well. On the other hand, ElRey, he has a box to start off, and he's a might hero. So might hero, box, that's a good combo. He's probably fairly happy. Barely any losses, probably gremlins, right? Yeah, master gremlins, great. Actually really good for him. The problem is he went to the wrong road. Oh my god. That's why you build a lookout tower. If you built a lookout tower, you would not have minus turn right now just because you went to the wrong way. Like, what? Like, and he can't reset. He uses resets already. Like, look at the sad turn. He's gonna pick up the wood, and now he's gonna... Wait, what? Where are you going? You don't... Why are you thinking about Redwood Observatory? Just build a lookout tower. You have 32 wood. He doesn't build it. What are you doing? Wait, I'm supposed to be unbiased, but like, how can I be? My heart is like, my heart wants to escape, like it's being crushed right now. Go to the bunker, man. You have control in the bunker. Don't pick up the Redwood Observatory, just build a lookout tower. Don't pick up sulfur. Man, look. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. Why do you do this to yourself? Tower is a good faction. It's a really strong faction, top tier faction in this patch. Don't kill Tower. Tower is good. You gotta play Tower. Why do you not like Tower? Man. Ooh, that's a hill fort. And he leveled in Sheriff Magic already. Oh my god, Twaryna is gonna have such a good game. He can just go for gold and say fuck to everything else and upgrade the vampires there, and then advance Earth already on day 3. Expert Earth. Well, expert doesn't matter. If he levels into air right now, like, holy shit, this guy is high rolling. He also sees crystal on the road. That's amazing. I mean, yeah, he's just gonna have a good game. Meanwhile, look at the sad tower player. This is day 3. How much progress have you made on the map? Not much. That's why you build lookout towers. Now let's watch the Necro player. Oh boy. And he actually, does he go for he goes for crystals. Does he want to like pick up the army? But you have advanced earth. Like, why would you bother with? That's very, very weird. Because he has advanced earth. He can like go wherever the fuck he wants. Exactly, Zodiac. Like, look at the sad player. Look, it's day 4. He's going for the Black Tower? Whoa. Maybe like, I mean, like I'm thinking if it's possible that he actually, this is the way he plays tower, like he might hero on tower, that he just doesn't go straight into the bunker. He prefers to go for tempo through like artifacts and boxes. He picks up, doesn't pick up scouting. Oh, he sees a genie box. Okay, genies are good. That's why he goes there. I still don't think it was worth it though. Like he had enough army to like go wherever the fuck he wants, all the way to the bunker, pick up the control. You have, you have 2 knowledge, but you have mysticism. So you don't need to recover your mana as frequently, I guess. He has a shield. Shields are good. Yeah, experience, good. Mysticism. So look at the sad tower player. It's day 4. He's literally like 500 moves away from his main. Like, yeah, you can pick up a genie dwelling. You're gonna have full control at like 1-2-2 only, without, proper schools of magic. Because what Rissa doesn't have is she doesn't level that well into Earth, unlike the Domina. He's also out of gold, by the way. Playing tower without any gold and playing a... Oh, finally! Yes, you found the building! Yes, now you stand a chance. Good job. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try and be a bit more unbiased, but like... Yeah. He's an amazing necklace, by the way, and that's +3 spell power and shit. Either way, it's like 1-1-5. He still is like a full turn away from the bunker. He sees some knowledge on the way. So that's kind of nice. He picks up, a genie dwelling and so on and so forth. But he doesn't even have, he needs more crystals to be able to build the genies. I guess he has them on the road, so that's kind of nice. Meanwhile, so Twaryna goes yellow emoji, I guess. But I think he picks up a gold mine. I think that's what he was doing. So he has a lot of gold. He has advanced expert earth already. He picks up wisdom, probably was forced into like wisdom or fire magic level up. Because that's like the only case you pick up wisdom really. He picks up spell power as well. I guess he's gonna recover mana this turn anyway. Does he already have a... He goes for Magic University. It's kind of interesting because like I would never go for it once I already have earth magic. Because the reason for that is, 5k gold, so you can build like a double citadel that's +4 vampires on the 1-2-1. Especially since he has the hill fort to upgrade all of them, worst case scenario, pretty nearby, like straight up on the road, which is kind of amazing. But yeah, I guess he just wants air magic like ASAP. He has quite a bit of knowledge. He's gonna pick up even more of it, probably. Yeah, picks up air now. Oh, I guess no. Actually, that's a fine play. Maybe I would have done the same. Actually, yeah, probably. It makes a lot of sense. He already has earth leveled up. It's 1-1-7. So his detour to the side bomb actually took him quite a while. Oh, he doesn't have, all of his control scrolls are in really bad positions. And he can go to his whatever town now, and he's missing 1 gem. If he builds a few marketplaces, he should be able to trade it up, I think. Doesn't build citadels, he's kind of low on gold already. It's kind of nasty, but still, for Necro, this start is like pretty solid. Meanwhile, 1-1-7, he doesn't have full control. For the tower player, it's not going to be a good game. Does he have all the spells now? Okay, he does. So 1-2-1, he has all the spells. That's kind of good. How much knowledge does he have, though? That's a huge question, because I'm not sure if he had enough moves to pick up everything. Oh, he didn't pick up his army! No, 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 ouch. That hurt so much, actually. Yikes. Well, thank God this guard wasn't big. But, yeah, now that's another minus turn, by the way. Wow, this, this is pain and suffering. Well, let's look at the Necro player, I think. That's 150 skellies. I think he picks up a skelly box already. That's kind of good. Like, a single skelly box to get you going. Maybe get a, you know, flag estate, something like that. It's pretty valuable. Oh, he just one-shots. Hey, he's box gaming. The Necro player, like, yeah, some players actually still go for box gaming, by the way. That's kind of interesting to watch. This fight is going to be a bit annoying, like you need to protect your vampire somehow. Which might be tough to do. Just shield up and not lose any skellies and get them focused, maybe. Ooh, vampires are scared right now. Well... yeah, this fight is gonna be easy. That's probably a zombie box. It could be the tier 3 as well, I guess. Does he lose any... no, he doesn't lose any vampires. Yeah, well played. Well played. Whoa! That was a vampire box? That... whoa! All he needs right now is a bit of gold. Then he has an amazing shield, +7 defense, guarded by unupgraded Agra. Sure, a bit far away, but, you know, still doable. And, like, he has a lot of vampires. Yeah, Zodiac, like, yeah, what? I have no idea. So he's just gonna recover mana. Next turn, probably pick up some gold. He really needs to upgrade the vampires. I think I would just trade it up. The tempo that will come from this. He can basically do any fight right now in the biome, just about every fight that he wants. I would probably... so he has over 30 vampires. 35-ish, something? 26 plus 4. Oh, 30, okay, 30. He didn't build a single citadel, that's why he has so few. So he goes for marketplaces, he's gonna trade up 1 gem, and then he's gonna upgrade into... that's pretty nasty. Does he not go for it? But like, I guess this turn he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. Why do you, like, you don't, okay, sure. Picks up scouting. Okay, he goes back. That's a lot of movement points wasted, but, you know, fuck it. Like, for vampires, you would do even more than that. Well, that's it. 27, 31. 31. That's the final count. At this point, literally, do whatever the fucking fight you want in your biome. At this point, you're gonna start scaling way better off of stats than anything else, really. Like, you don't need more boxes. Like, that's it. You have all the army that you will ever need. I mean, I guess if you pick up another box, you just straight up do Utopias. But getting a lot of stats would kind of allow you to do the same. On 31 vampires and, like, good stats. Like, if he picks up an SOJ right now, you should... I think 31 vamps do up to tier 3 Utopia on SOJ. I might be wrong, though. Maybe a shield is needed as well. But yeah, something. Meanwhile, tower player is picking up genies, I guess. So he's actually playing dwelling gaming even on tower. That's very interesting. Like, very few players laid off of dwellings as tower in this version and the previous version. Just quickly going back to Twaryna to check his boxes. That's Skellius, and that could be... oh, Wise. That's so close, though. That was so close to another vampire box. He needs to recover mana, or rather, he needs to make himself fast in the town. Okay, he has enough moves. Perfect. That really feels good when you have just the right amount of moves. Whoops. Oh, he actually DD's out. So, like, fuck it. Okay, so this is not gonna be vampires, though. Yeah, zombos. Picks up some gold, but like, do you really need gold? I would think like stats would be the most impactful thing for you right now. Stats or like vamp boxes. Then again, if he had built double citadel instead of whatever else he built, you could have 35 vampires right now. And on 35 vampires plus the shield that he sees in the biome, I'm pretty sure tier 1 or tier 2 Utopia just falls easily. Especially if you bring a bit more meat to like kill a few dragons as well. So Twaryna could definitely have higher tempo right now if he chose to play a bit more aggressively rather than conservatively. Then again, you know, air magic is kind of important, so like I kind of get his play. What about the tower player? The tower player is not having long turns. Like whenever I turn back to the tower player, his turn has ended. So he's basically just going for genies. We'll tune back in once the new turn starts, I think. And that's gonna be happening right now. He's probably gonna go back and recover mana. That's it, his turn is done. What is he gonna go for? He's gonna go for income, actually. Okay. That's interesting, like a resource silo. That's really early for resource silo. Well, he's gonna be generating a bit of resources, I guess, so that's kind of positive. 3.5k gold income. That's like, it's okay, I suppose. Alright, so what does the tower player do? What does he have? He has a few genies, 9 genies plus... Okay, he upgrades and now he has way more. That's a power stack. 22 genies, 130 gremlins, a bit of meat. Can do a lot in his biome. The problem is, it's already 1T4. Now this army would be good for 117, but not 1T4. I mean, for 117, this would be just absurd. Like 1T2, maybe. He's definitely behind on tempo, though. Well, fuck knows. Like, vampires kind of... Like, if you play vampires, you kind of have this drop in power in the mid-game where you only have vampires, but, you know, if you had some bad RNG. That said, I think based on how he's taking this fight, he's gonna lose a lot of genies here. Like, these guys are gonna... Okay, probably just one. Yeah, just one. Advanced Earth, that's amazing. You finally have it. Gremlins, now you can use control liberally. Now he's probably gonna flag the dwelling as well. That is his third genie dwelling. So he's going full on genies. I'm actually curious if he's gonna try and double build this. We'll see. He has 12 knowledge, by the way. He has a lot of stats, and he has equestrian gloves. Like, where did he get so many stats though? Like, yo, did he pick up the necklace plus free? The dragon tooth necklace or whatever? Yeah, 75 mana plus. Okay. So it's not like horrible for the tower player, but it's definitely not crazy good. Oh, he picks up a double vamp. What? Lubomir, he's gonna lose the game. 100%. That's it. Twaryna won the game. That's it. You guys can like go have a beer or something, turn off the stream, come back like 30 minutes later. Twaryna is gonna be in his biome. That is 70 vampires on 125. Now, dude, what you do here... Okay, he doesn't have the gold. Just upgrade whatever you can and go to Utopia. 71. Literally, just go to Utopia. DD straight into Utopia. Now, do it. Do it. Do it. Straight into Utopia. That's I'm pretty sure that's a Utopia. Is it? That's Utopia. That's Utopia. No! Like, you were, like, he was hovering over Utopia. Why do you not go for it? Just do the Utopia. 71 fucking vampires on 125. I never in my life had this many vampires. Just go do Utopias. All of them. Every single Utopia that you see is gonna fall beneath your fucking feet. You have 71 vampires. What's gonna happen to them? Like you're gonna... Well, you're not going for it. Why do you not do Utopias? Why do you not like winning the game? Just win the game. Just go do Utopia. Why are you doing Churchyard? Churchyard gives you 3k gold, well 2.5 plus an artifact. Utopia gives you 20 to 50k gold plus a lot of artifacts. What should you do? Utopias. Do Utopias. Why do you not like winning? Like, what? 71. It doesn't matter. 71 is so much. Like, you need stats when you have, 30 to 40 vampires. Then you need stats to be able to do Utopias. 71? Like, fucking smork it. Like, these guys cannot even die to a max Utopia. Like, they're like a bunch of them are gonna die. They're just gonna vamp back up. Just do the Utopia. Is it a maxi? If it's a maxi, you should be singing right now. Like, he could be running towards the middle right now with like 10 to all stats. Like, literally just place the vampires in the middle of the screen and just like s'more. They're not even getting targeted. Like, that's how many vampires you have. Look, they're not even targeting you. They don't do damage. You have one defense skill and you don't take damage. Now go recover mana and go do another. Just go towards the middle, all. Just rush the middle. Do you have the knowledge? How much knowledge do you have? I don't know. Okay. Meanwhile, we're doing stockpiles over here. I guess he wants to double build genies, actually. Does he go chance? No, he's double building genies. Double building genies is kind of mad. Like, in general, going for, double building tier 5 units and just flagging tier 5 units, tier 5 dwellings is like way worse compared to tier 6 or tier 7. Like, the bonus is just not worth it usually. So, and genies in general, as a tier 5 stack, they kind of suck, to be fair. Like, they do a lot of damage, but they're pure glass cannons. And in Jeebus Outcast, where you don't have resurrection, you kind of want non-glass cannon-y power stacks. Glass cannons tend to be focused in Utopias as well, so you're prone to like bleeding more of them. I guess Twaryna doesn't want to play right now, so we're not gonna watch him then. Twaryna has a really kind of solid habit of like, at the start of his turn, he will usually spend like good 10 seconds preparing and stuff instead of, straight up beginning his turn. That's kind of interesting. Is he gonna try? Anyway, so is he's farming gold, but he has like 13k gold. Like, do you go for Titans? That's 16 gems. Wisdom or archery, yeah. That's the main reason you don't go. I mean, like, wisdom is not that bad, but it's definitely not great either. What does Twaryna do in the meantime? Whoops, wait, what? Well, just turned on the wrong screen. What did I turn on there? Ah, fuck knows. Black and white dude going for another Utopia. Like, he should have done it fucking ages ago, though. Did he do another Utopia already? Did I miss it? Not only 3 towns, though? Well, like, did he do his second Utopia? I don't think he did. Okay, so he's going towards the break. Good. ElRey, that's a good break. Go do it. Well, no, actually it's one of the nastier ones. But then again, you have this much army, like, it doesn't matter. You can break whatever the fuck you want. Like, yeah, just go beeline. Got the tent. Yeah, well, what's the tent going to do? It's not going to do anything, but like, sure. And in the final battles, like, the tent kind of makes sense, like, gives you something. But yeah, he's pushing towards the middle. In the meantime, the other player, he picks up a genie box. He actually has 80 genies, by the way. He has 80 genies. Like, 80 genies is a power stack. The problem is, kind of his only army. No, he has 60 golems. So I guess he... Oh, he goes breaks the 3D? Whoa, that is bold. That is bold. This is one of the nastiest breaks you can get, by the way. Oh, they're unupgraded. Okay. Now that makes a bit more sense, I guess. That's why he went for them. Because he's like one-shotting everything else. Okay. So... 80 genies. 80 genies win against 80 vamps, I'm pretty sure. Because they outspeed, you can, you know, chain and go. The moment you get the vamps kind of lowish, it's, you know, it's smooth sailing from there on out. The problem is, right now, Twaryna is going to be gaining stats at a lot more rapid pace. Twaryna can take literally any fight that he wants without losing any army whatsoever. You see a Utopia, you do the Utopia, the moment he's probably gonna get some stats and all that stuff. So he's just gonna be, like, over the next turns, he's gonna be improving at, I don't know, 2-3 times the pace that the tower player is going to. So, ooh, this DD kind of sucks. Go straight onto the road, towards the middle, like, yeah, do Utopias. Just do it, like, you're not gonna lose army to a few vampires. Just do it! Just do it! There, they like, Diplo. It's 51, like, you're gonna one-shot them anyway. Yeah, that's another Utopia, easy peasy. I guess mana is an issue for him. Wait, you're not gonna... Okay, yeah, that's a good step. There we go. So next turn he's gonna get some mana. In the meantime, Marissa is heading for the side biome. And the middle is Stronghold, by the way. Why he didn't Diplo them? What do you mean take them? They were unupgraded, first of all, so they're gonna immediately die in the Utopia. Like, immediately, straight up die. Second of all, it's only 25%. You pay for the entire army, but you only get 25% of them. So, like, deploying in the desert in this version, it just doesn't make sense. So, yeah, like, I think solid play. I would never deploy there either. With that said, Twaryna, he doesn't have much mana, and he's, like, kind of having a dead turn right now, which kind of sucks. Oh, he actually didn't equip all the items, so now that he equipped everything, he has, like, 200 mana. That's kind of cool. In the meantime, the Stronghold player, I mean, the Tower player, like I said, Genie power stack kind of sucks. He's gonna be bleeding those Genies left and right. He doesn't have spellcasting either. Now, imagine he was playing Solmir. Could have skipped Utopia. Yeah, but then he couldn't... Well, yeah, he could have skipped Utopia. I don't think he would have made it to the middle, though. Because in order to have such a good DD back on the road, he needed to step onto the desert away from the road. So, like, at that point, you might as well do the Utopia anyway. But, yeah. Genies out. He's losing, like, several Genies every single turn now. On top of all of the, you know, tanky meat. This is where playing tower is kind of painful. Ooh, scouting, though. Scouting is good. What? Fixed water. No, okay, scouting. Yeah, scouting's good, bro. That's an all-spell box. He didn't have expert air. He didn't have expert wisdom. No, he did. Okay, so that's all-spell box. That's actually amazing. Oh, so he purposely went there, actually. Okay. And sim turns are finally over, so we can take a breather now. So, it's the red player's turn. Stronghold middle. It's already controlled by the vampires. But he does have a foothold in the desert. He has the town, I believe. He picks up the Rampy town. Yeah, he did. His stats are not amazing. Despite having full spell casting, his might stats are still 510. And his power stack is Genies. So farming the deserts is actually going to be challenging for the tower player. Especially when your power stack is Genies. You just tend to lose them a lot. Which obviously is not something that you want. He decides not to do any one stacks of Genies. Which, I don't know. And he doesn't even chain them. Ah, wow, -7. Yikes. Like I said, Genies, you can easily bleed them. Why do you destroy the gargoyle before going for the fight? He doesn't go for the fight. That's a blind. Oh, he doesn't make it. He doesn't make it there. Does he make it actually? Maybe he does pick up the library this turn and gets to go back. Because he desperately needs to recover mana. Just doesn't have enough mana. He has like what, 30 or something? Probably like 30-ish. And just cast like lightning bolt or something. Well, I guess he doesn't lose anything. -1 genie. Yeah, like he should have lightning. Oh, he's out. Yeah, so he doesn't make it. So that is a bit troublesome. There's a chance that I think Twaryna straight up reaches him if he wants to attack. But with that said, I doubt Twaryna is going to want to attack right now. Just on vampires. He doesn't have spell casting. Like right now he has... Okay, he picks up water. Alright, picks up a lot of meat. Because for vampire lords it doesn't matter, like the morale doesn't matter. Okay, he just picks up everything actually. Picks up full army. Upgrades everything. Converts everything into skellies. Okay, so over 400 skellies, that's pretty good. You will be generating more genies. Yeah, but like, does it really matter? Over 500 skellies, by the way. So, does he attack? Okay, he doesn't. He goes for spellcasting. He's blue as well, so he gets to recover mana as he pleases. And this is why you don't pick up 10s, like they die every single fight, so you know, why even bother with it? Okay, he's out of timer, so he, like, I guess did something this turn. With that said, 66 mana. I guess he can still, like, fly, DD, and TP. Or double DD and TP, right? 40, 55, 67. Yeah, he's a bit short. He actually does this. Okay. I guess. But yeah, like it doesn't matter that he's generating, like just he's not generating enough to achieve everything that he wants. He's actually pushing to the middle. He wants to end the game. Like that's very interesting. This guy, like last game we had the exact same scenario, by the way. Well, not the exact same, but very similar. This time both players have full spell casting. So is Twaryna attacking right now? I think he has more stats, so like... Oh, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't. So Twaryna just doesn't give a shit. Ancient Bees, yeah. Does he pick up library? Yeah, that's kind of juicy. No losses, pick up the library. Probably go back. Or maybe even pick up this. Does he pick up the devils? I guess for speed it's kind of nice. So picks up the orb of sphere of permanence, and he just probably defends. Yeah. He just probably defends. And sphere of permanence. So he's expecting to take the final battle next turn, basically. He has 34 spell power, though. 34 spell power. How much does the genie guy have? 24. So stats-wise, Necro is winning. Army-wise, pretty sure Necro is winning. The tower player has full spellcasting, I guess, like expert air, expert prayer. No, but he doesn't have expert water. So that doesn't help him much. Expecting to get attacked. Yeah. I don't think, like, as tower player you want to be attacking right now. Like, you don't have the stats, you don't have the army. Like, you are kind of double building the genies, like, it's not that bad. You can pick up the opponent's Utopia, like, right next to it. Yeah, this one. Plus the box, and then, you know, get out of here. Kinda juicy. You know, you take away opponent's resources while getting resources yourselves. Like, that's always a good play. But with that said, like, the middle faction is too strong to not contest it, I think. I'm not sure. I think I favor Necro player still. Necro player definitely could have had way more tempo this game. He had like 70 vampires in like 1-2-5, but for some reason he delayed his Utopia for a full turn. Oh, he doesn't have enough moves. Yikes. Does he? Does he have enough moves? If he doesn't, he's probably getting attacked. Oh, he does. Okay, so he goes back. Okay, so like that's a solid turn. He took a Utopia plus he box away from the opponent. That's always cool. What does the Necro player do? He definitely doesn't go and attack him. Like he doesn't have a way to reach anyway. He probably just farms middle to the best of his ability, which is going to be probably even random DD. Like he doesn't really see content right now. That's his problem. Like the middle is kind of like not that great. Like this middle specifically, there's like not many, tough fights. Like what you want to be doing right now is taking the biggest fights possible. But he just doesn't see that. It's like this box. Oh, now he sees content. Those two boxes next to Phoenixes. Oh man, he's gonna lose all of the Behees. He doesn't go for it just because he doesn't want to lose Behees? No, you still go for it. Wow, he actually doesn't go for 2 boxes plus Utopia. Just because he picks up 8 Behees and he doesn't want to lose them. I think that's extremely greedy. Like, that's basically, now you need to spend an entire turn to go back to this Utopia. And like, at some point, as Necro, you gotta start carrying around the army that is not vampires. Yeah, he's probably gonna do that next turn, but like, instead, next turn he could have picked up something additional on top of it. So like, you're sacrificing a lot of tempo to save those 8 Behees. It might be the correct play. Like 8 Behees is a really good power stack. That's a lot of army, especially if you upgrade them. If you get another Behee box from the Phoenixes, that's 16 ancient Behees. Like, they're gonna hug you so hard, you're just gonna die. But that's a lot of tempo lost. So, it doesn't come free. It does look like, at this point, how many did he lose? That's some good artifacts, by the way. A good helmet, a good shield. So he has some stats now. That is kind of amazing. 32 spell power, 16, 12. Like, he can take fights now. The problem is his army. Like, it's 71 genies. Like, his army hasn't been improving, really. Like, he picks up a Thunderbird box. But at this point, a Thunderbird box doesn't mean as much. Like, you need more. So he's still kind of in a not an amazing spot, just due to lack of army. And he also lost his entire Thunderbird stack, by the way. And this is the all spell box. Oh, yikes. He was hoping for a Behee box. That sucks, dude. That sucks. This is his second all spell box. He really didn't need that at all. Wait, why is Twaryna not working again? A lot of XP. Well, yeah, but you need other shits. Also... Okay, that was some buggy shit. That's kind of interesting. He's actually pushing towards the opponent on Vamps alone, but that opponent has been farming farming the desert. So like, all of this side is going to be pretty empty. Like, the best you can hope for is take the libraries that your opponent did. But that's not what you want to be doing right now. You want to be taking big fights. You want to be taking big fights, so you get a lot of skellies, you get a lot of rewards. Like, that's how you play Necro. Your power stack is not amazing, but you can, like, power stack is not amazing for the final battle, but it's amazing for taking huge fights for huge rewards. Way too huge for... This is only 1-for-1, by the way. The library ain't that bad. It's pretty bad compared to what he could get right now. Libraries are only good when you can't get, you know, an SOJ a turn. So... I would say he could do a lot more. I'm not sure, like, what's the reason why he went towards the opponents. Because again, he has the information that the opponent has been farming that side of the desert for several turns by now. So that kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, it's ElRey's turn. 1-for-1, he can go and pick up a lot of reinforcements now. Double building the genies, you know. So that could be a lot of army. But he doesn't go there. Goes for a Ring of Vitality. Ring of Vitality, and like then what? Gonna do then. Behe Crag? +2 spell power? For stats. I don't know, that's kind of slow. Why did he go for +2 spell power only? Oh, maybe he has full elixir available. Because he's going for another elixir component. So I guess he just wants to spend this turn picking up the full elixir. I'm not sure if he has the vial. Because if he doesn't have the vial, then this is kind of a bit of a waste of time. That's +7 genies. That's going to be a total of +14. So he's going to be at like 86 or something? 86 genies? 85. Close enough. Maybe he lost one I didn't see. Well, like, he does have some army, I guess. But... I mean, like, his army is not that bad for 1-for-1, to be fair. I think he plans on gaining the shit out of these vamps. Like, he's not using the vamps, that's the thing. He's not abusing the vamps. Twaryna is not abusing the vamps. He's playing with them as a sort of a regular stack. He can take much tougher fights for much bigger rewards. Like, I would just immediately right now go for the Phoenixes. Like, Phoenixes are vampable. You kill, you know, lots of tier 7 creatures for 2 boxes plus a Utopia. And there's another Utopia next to it. So with a bit of luck, you can pick up 2 Utopias plus 2 huge boxes in a single turn. That is bonkers. That is amazing. Our player wants to chain the vamps to a crisp. Oh, well, yeah, that's like kind of how you win against vamps. Like, they don't have health. So you just, you know, smork. No, not smork, you just kill them. Just focus them and they're gone. But like +2 spell power is not enough. He basically, last turn, what he did is gain 2 spell power. Instead of like a library, instead of like a Utopia. There's still several items that give him way more than +2 spell power. The Necklace of Bliss. There's also like, what I don't think I agree here with is that he's farming his side of the desert still. His side of the desert is pretty empty by now. He's been farming that for like 4 or 5 days. There's only so much you can do here. Like, this might be another all spell box, by the way. No. This is army. That's kind of good. Clone is better. So this is a bit of army, Thunderbirds. Now what? Do you go for Archangels? I think you kind of have to go for Archangels. Yeah, that's 2 boxes. That's kind of amazing. But it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Necro player is farming left side so his opponent doesn't farm it. Yeah, but we can say that because we see that the left player doesn't farm it, you know. But the Necro player, like, usually what you should be expecting is that that side of the desert is kind of dry. Because whatever was good there, the opponent had already picked it up. So if you're holding the middle, you should not be going towards your opponent unless you have tempo advantage and you know that he didn't have enough time to farm it out. That's a double Behe box. That is good shit. 16 Behes, bro. I think he has Diplo. If there's like a break with like Behees, and then he upgrades them in his one of his stronghold biome towns, that's a power stack. So, what does Twaryna do? Does he have Diplo, by the way? I don't even know. But neither of the players have really established... He's going to the left side again. Like... But why? Why would you go there? Oh, for this Utopia. Oh, okay, so I guess he saw this. Do you have another DD left? It was really far away though. Maybe he's like leaving the Phoenix boxes for, you know, the moment he sees that opponent is gonna be attacking him, something like that. Lightning Bolt. There are 0 losses. Guess he doesn't have a second DD. I didn't really see it. But yeah, like he's like, look at this churn. He has 87 VAMs. His churn was pick up a few shitty items. I don't think he even got a box or anything. He also didn't make himself fast. That's kind of yikes. It's like neither of the players is making a move on the other player, but neither... Oh, he sees Elixir. Okay, okay. So that's what ElRey was doing last turn. He was setting up an Elixir. Which... I mean, he has the stats, he has the spellcasting, so I guess at this point, sure, go for Elixir. That's kind of good. But yeah, like neither of the players is establishing multiple footholds in the desert to be able to farm it more efficiently. Neither of the players relying on Diplo. They're like kind of not using their army that well. Also, that was minus a lot of genies. Yikes. The freebie Sultans. Do you go for it though? That's Beats next to it, and I think there's a box too, so that's kind of cool. Okay, he has full elixir now. Equip. There you go. Yeah, he goes... Oh, he doesn't go here. He doesn't go for a freebie? I mean, sure, like, you're gonna lose some army. But, like, look at how depleted this side of the desert is. Like, you gotta go do something else at this point. Both players gotta do something else. I think he's actually gonna be staying here. Really? Yeah, it looks like he's staying here. Yeah. Okay. So Twaryna can reach him. If Twaryna wants to, he can go and attack with 700 skellies. He really wants to upgrade the Behees, but he could have done it, by the way. He could have upgraded the Behees, but he chose not to. Yeah, easy. He's going for like +2 spell power? I guess that there's 2 boxes next to Naga. That's kind of looking juicy. Yeah, the 2 boxes. No, he goes... Really? Oh, that's a box plus your library. Okay, that makes sense. Does he get to pick it all up? Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so he gained some army, he gained some stats. That's kind of good. He also gained a speedy creature, which he didn't have. He checked for Diplo, but like Desert Diplo is just weak. Like the biggest power spike Twaryna could have had was upgrading the Behees into Ancient Ones. That would have given him a lot of army. I mean, a lot of like, you know, stats and everything. But he decides against it. Hey, enjoy, Lubomir. Well, I think I'll be wrapping up the stream after this match is done, and I'm pretty confident that Twaryna is winning here. Wait, this is not attacking actually. No, he's backing off. That's... That's so weird. Both of the players are farming the areas that the other player is farming. So neither of the player gets anything because like they're competing for the same zone, while both of them have access to like other zones. Twaryna can go to the right side whenever he wants, and the tower player can just go for you know, top town or the side bind. Like both of them kind of work. Now, how do you save your Thunderbirds though? This is out. Yeah, good boy. -1 though. Oh, actually not -1. That's good. That's a lot of army. Yeah, you see? A lot of army plus Utopia. Lots of gold. 200k gold. Like, use the gold. Right. Yes, quite a bit of army, 30 Thunderbirds, 19 Beehies. I'm not pushing for upgrading the Beehies. Okay. So, what do you do now? So, like, you know this side of the desert is completely depleted. You farmed it, your opponent farmed it. What do you do now? He's like ElRey is being very diligent about his artifacts, by the way. It's kind of commendable. I personally just don't give a shit about all of that. I think it just takes too much of my timer, and they're playing on a lower timer than I am. So he's going back to the same side again. Like, he can't make up his mind. Like, does he want to fight or not? Guess you see like a necklace, like. I suppose that's some stats. Necklace plus... No, he has all spells, so Water Stone doesn't do anything. So yeah, he's basically trying to get +3 to all in a turn. And like... you can definitely get more than +3 to all in a single turn. Plus, you will get the +3 to all eventually from the Utopia. What you could do instead is pick up like a library plus pick up like an arena. That's kind of equalish stats plus, you know, better shit. And okay, so he's once again at Twaryna's mercy. Twaryna can attack him if he wants to. Then again, Twaryna doesn't really have a reason to attack. I mean, other than winning. Okay, he sees the army and like... Yeah, I can smork that. Just upgrade the Beehies and like, that's it. That's all you need. Okay, I think we're gonna see upgrading the Beehies now. And I think Twaryna is attacking. Not selling Ogre Fist RT, so that's... Does he have a full Ogre Fist? No, I don't think so. Does he not attack then? I think he's attacking. Yeah, he's going at it. He is going for it. Okay, this is the final battle, I think. So my prediction, 2-0 series to what Twaryna wins. That is my prediction. Final battle. Commence! Let's go. So, 87 Vampiro versus 16 Beehies. No, like this should be pretty one-sided, I think. Ancient Beehies versus normal Beehies, and like, how does ElRey even deal with 19 Ancient Beehies? Like, yeah, he has 30 spell power, that's kind of great. But so does the opponent. The opponent has 47, by the way. Let's turn this off, I think. Alright, so what do you do here? You can probably prayer and go. I think both players have full spell casting. Neither of the player has Dependent of Dispassion, I think. So Berserk is a play. Prayer is a decent play. Prayer and Go, honestly, is a decent play. I think Necro, yeah, I'm pretty sure he has Expert Water, so that means Behees will be moving at speed 13. Yeah, he has that. At speed 13, he would have connected with all of his power stacks before the opponent got a single move, but now that's not happening. So, how does ElRey respond to that? Does he chain back? Like, chain doesn't do that much. It's not gonna kill, you know, 19 Ancient Behees. You can't kill 20 Ancient Behees with a few chains. They just have too much health. Well, what did he cast? Protection from Earth? Is he gonna sacrifice for genies? Like, what's that gonna do? Like 60 genies versus 20 Ancient Behees? Like, that's just one hug. Your power stack is gonna get one shot. Like, vampires don't even matter. Like, you can kill the vampire, sure. But then what? How do you deal with Ancient Behees? Not to mention 30 Thunderbirds, 770 Skeletons. I think it's impossible to win for ElRey at this point. Also, I misclicked a bit. There we go. I think it's game over. I think Twaryna wins 2-0. So, what's your cast? Still thinking. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think he really even has a play here. Like, nothing really does enough. Berserk could be a play, I guess. Okay, he just changed the Thunderbirds, and the Thunderbirds are kind of gone. But again, Thunderbirds didn't really matter. Thunderbirds are the speed unit. That's all the Thunderbirds are doing. Also sucking opponents' mana, but like mana is non-factor. Both of them have like 200. This battle's gonna be soon over. So he guards his Cyclops for like a really high quality meteor shower, I guess. He moves the Skeletons up front. The Behees are moved up front as well. And the Vampires attack. And the Behees just go and clap. So yeah, what now? GG. Twaryna 2-0. Okay, so he killed a few Skeletons. But that's about it. Finish off the Behees, I guess. You get movement speed priority. Just cast Prayer and just go. A single Prayer basically does the trick. Or probably even Chain does the trick. Yeah, GG. GG, Twaryna 2-0. Congrats! Woo! Alright, so that was a very weird sequence of events. From the fact that ElRey paid to play Tower against Necro, to not doing Utopias, to farming the same deserts. That was weird. That was weird. I don't get it. Fuck knows. I'm not supposed to get it. So, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for the stream. I had a lot of fun casting this. Hopefully I get to do this more in the future. And I'll be wrapping up the stream. And probably coming back to streaming maybe on Sunday or Monday. Because like I'll be out for most of the week or something. So, yeah. Goodbye. See ya. Hope you have a good evening and stuff like that.